Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. And most importantly, thank you so much for everyone's kindness and support. The subscriptions are just going through the roof, and likes and comments and stuff like that. I am desperately trying to catch up. I am so sorry if I haven't replied yet. I am working through. I am so sorry. But it's just been overnight pretty much. Just kind of so much stuff going on. Also, thank you very much to people who've, I think they're called super thanks, some videos that have come through. Thank you so much indeed. That you're my first. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting it, but thank you. As of now, as I'm recording, I have submitted to ask to YouTube overlords if we can do memberships as well. So there is additional, on a monthly basis, additional thing coming up. So keep an eye out for that. I get early access to videos, additional prediction videos, and also additional current events videos from time to time. There's just so much going on. If you're new here, we do three types of readings here. We do current events, which is this one here. We also do a timeless collective reading, which is all about personal growth, personal development. And we also do predictions readings. So if that sounds like something you're into, please click the subscribe button, ding-a-ling that bell if you want to do it in public, and like and comment and all that good jazz. And if you put in the comments down below any suggestions for future readings for current events or predictions, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Even though the notepad... Hold on. I wasn't going to show this. I wasn't, but the notepad. This is the notepad of all the different different things that have been submitted. There's more pages there, but basically, it's no longer working. So I've had to go and bite the bullet and open up an Excel spreadsheet, which I despise Excel spreadsheets. So I hope you're at least happy and proud of yourselves. To try and manage all the suggestions. When I come into power, I tweeted this earlier. When I come into power, I will ban Excel. It is the devil's child. It is the evil. I hate Excel spreadsheets. Anyway, breathe. Let's do this. This is I noticed on Sunday a little bit of backstory, and I will put a link down below on a video that I found that really educated me about what was going on, because it was kind of a side news story on Sunday, I think it was, Sunday night, about power blackouts and concerns about things and that kind of stuff. What I know for sure, and please educate me as well down below in the comments if I've missed something, and everybody else in the village as well, is that the algorithm, because we all love algorithms, the algorithm of the national grid flagged a warning on Sunday saying that basically there was too little wind and a few other bits and bobs, and so it was a warning to generators, power stations, to increase where they can power supply. And then some engineers basically turned it off and went, don't worry about that. So this has now sparked Monday and today, Tuesday, while I'm recording this, you're seeing this Wednesday, that things, what is going on, do we have enough, that kind of stuff. So, like I said, that is basically what I've got here. So this is a current events reading about the future of the blackouts. Are we okay? What is going on? Especially in the last week or so, as I'm recording this, off the top of my head, the last coal power station got shut down. So it is a little bit, So, and there's a lot of science papers that I was finding out about that GDP, i.e. the growth of a country, is pretty much akin to the amount of energy supply that's available to it. So, and that's on top of us being one of the world's most, if not the most expensive energies to purchase than any other country. All that jazz. So it's very timely, and that's why I wanted to kind of do this reading about the energy of the UK and possible future blackouts for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. So I hope I've explained my the tomfoolery that we are doing here. Oh, okay. Footnote: balancing act. That's a footnote, people. So it's trying to sort it all out. It's yeah, that's pretty much what I was talking about. There's I've also found out there's over 1,000, and I think this was reported by the BBC. What Pinky? That there's like 1,000 power generating farms, wind turbines, that kind of stuff, that are still not connected to the grid. I didn't realize it was that much. And there's about a 10, 15-year waiting list for them to actually be connected. So it's all kind of like a perfect storm right now of craziness. So there's the authority. That feels like the government. We know best. That, to be honest here, that feels like Ed Miliband, which is, I know several people have suggested doing a reading on him, and I am going to be doing one separately about his net zero. But I felt it was important to do this reading first, so we get a kind of a backstory where we're standing right now, and then what he's plotting, planning, scheming. So there he is. I know best. Blah blah blah. King of Cups feels as if that feels like somebody else in the cabinet who's kind of panicking a little bit. The High Priestess is the intuition of kind of the collective, the community, not just us, but of the UK. A lot of people kind of going, "What on earth's this? Why are so many?" Support websites, for example, an absurd list of them have just popped up in the last couple of weeks about, how to prepare for power cuts. What is it? Block number are you if they get to the kind of the rolling blackouts kind of thing? It's just a bit absurd. Justice, the truth is coming out. The truth is slowly but surely coming out on this. So I don't know who this is yet. This does feel like another person of the cabinet. This doesn't feel like Starmer. This feels like somebody whom is directly affected by Miliband. Kind of, I know best, follow me, lads. Blah, 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 blah. Here's some bacon sandwiches. Yeah, okay. What else we got here? Betrayal. Seven of Needles. A deception going on here. Everything's fine, lads. Just more solar panels, more wind turbines. And bear in mind that this here, and I haven't mentioned it for a little while, but this here is all powered by solar panels and a battery bank, right? We are entirely off grid. Okay, this is one of the greenest YouTube channels you could possibly imagine. Okay, so I'm not saying it to kind of rub it in. I'm saying it to inspire that it's like it is possible to disconnect from all this tomfoolery completely. There are ways of doing it. So Seven of Needles, there's definitely a betrayal here. And this collaboration feels like investors, especially with the investment summit going on as I'm recording this. This feels like, what is that? I'm being drawn to this animal here, but I'm trying to work out what it is. It's got a weird long. It's like a jackal. It's like I think it's a hyena actually. Kind of helps if the camera focuses. I know. I'm sorry, but it's that kind of almost like this betrayal is planned, plotting, planning, scheming here. Ten of Buttons, or Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, legacy wealth. There is sharing the wealth here. This could turn around here actually. Sun card, happiest card in the deck. This is showing the deception that's been going on. Things like, and this has been bugging me since I've started doing this reading. There's a download here. This is the. I think there may be some sort of renegotiations of the amount per kilowatt that these plants, these new green power stations can actually, those contracts are going to be renegotiated, because at the moment, all the old stuff, as an example, of the price per kilowatt they produce fluctuates. And it can be, as an example, this is purely as an example, can be at certain times of the day like 1 pence per kilowatt, and then at certain peak times it may be 5 pence per kilowatt. These greener solar plants, and primarily it's the wind turbine stuff, they are priced at, as an example, 15p per kilowatt, no matter what. And that's part of the reason of this green tax that people keep bashing on about, where, yes, you're going across there, but at the same time, it's like it can't balance out. This is why we're priced so severely. And this is what I'm getting here, is that, yes, there needs to be done here with the Eight of Pentacles, but it's coming back. This I don't want to call it corruption, but it's like this double dealing, this kind of handouts for the lads kind of backhandery kind of energy that I'm getting here is being illuminated. I think in the next couple of days and weeks, we're going to see more and more and more of these absurd contracts being shown the light of day. That, yes, it's the Sun card, yes, it's the happiest card in the deck, but it illuminates the situation. And I think this is where this work is going to come from, and I think this is where the balancing act here with the Two of Pentacles is that if you're getting rid of all these cheaper sources of energy and then replacing it with extraordinarily expensive sources of energy, you're pricing everybody out, especially at the same time you're pushing everybody to electric cars and all that crap. So it's kind of, you're shooting yourself in the foot. I think, and something I also read in the last couple of days, is that these 1,000+ plants are still getting paid, allegedly, because they're still generating the energy, but it's not their fault, as in some respects, that the infrastructure is not there, and there's a waiting list, a huge, like 10-15 year waiting list for them to connect to the grid. So the fact that the answer is not more, the answer is sort the crap that you've already got, lads, kind of energy here. Taking responsibility. This feels, it may not be, but this feels like a Martin Lewis style person. Somebody stepping up to the plate, taking the responsibility and go, this is ridiculous. This could be, I don't think they're very well known. It could be a civil servant, for example. It could be kind of a scientist at a university or something, stepping up to the plate and go, you are talking out of your flappy bot kind of energy, exposing what's actually going on, and then putting the work in to actually get people to do it. I'm still very confused who this King of Cups is. Like I said, it does not feel like Starmer, but it does feel like somebody on the cabinet whom is like, really, we've got to sort this out. They're very worried. Overarching energy, the Five of Buttons, or Five of Pentacles, extraordinarily worried, extraordinarily concerned, very uneasy about the state of affairs right now. I know off the top of my head that's just popped in that I believe it's EDF has warned in the last couple of days as well that 2 nuclear power stations are going off by 2026, I think I'm right in saying. And then another 2 of the 5 we have are coming to their end of life in 2028. So we haven't even got time to build new nuclear plants, what I could gather. So it's just the perfect storm. But underlying energy is the 6 of matches. So there will be victory, success. There will be a change to this. This is going back again to the snapback that I keep talking about. People taking control back, people kind of sticking up for themselves, people but having enough of kind of elite class bunny floppy, constantly making stupidly expensive errors in judgment. And I think this is another. I don't think people are going to roll over like they have been inclined to do as a collective for the last couple of years. There is definitely a change in energy here. There is definitely a change of enough's enough. So let's get the predictions deck out. Let's have a look at where do we go from here. Now we've got the where we are, what the game players are, apart from that King of Cups, which is really bugging me. Where's it going from here? Where are we going in the next couple of months from here? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Always. Just as it is. Always. So, assistance help. Here we go. This is this person, the Knight of Pentacles, galloping in with this responsibility, galloping in with this opportunity, and achieving something. Returns to normal. There we go. Things start happening. Like I said, it's putting the work into corrupt dealings. It's shining a light on what's going on. Why this tomfoolery and how it's, and you can't blame, and this is the silly thing, right? You can't blame, oh, it was conservative. No, it's an ongoing saga. It's a shenanigans that has almost been designed to experiment or test. Interesting. I'm unsure about that one. What else have we got here? Mainstream news. Now it's been highlighted. Notice how mainstream news is over the sun card. I'm making a mess now. People who suffer from OCD, I'm so sorry. But the sun card here is the mainstream news illuminating. Yes, there is some distractions as well. Oh, look at this. What's happening with Harry? Admittedly, I've done it as well. But I mean, like, look at this shiny over here. Look at what's happening with cackling Harris. Look what, Trumpy Trump. What a douche. All that stuff they say. Yeah? It's all, the distractions are not working as well as they normally would. Lies, deception, exactly. People are seeing straight through it. People are seeing the same people saying the same thing. And if it was working, let's be honest, Sky News wouldn't be closing. Health matter. Urgent act now. Yep. Royal family again. The royal family keeps coming up in the last couple of readings of prediction readings and current events readings. I think there really is a full-on, and this is a technical term, bitch slap going on between the royal family. I don't think, if you go back to the King Charles reading, but I don't think it's Charlie Boy. I think it is kind of Will and others who are stepping up and going, this is ridiculous. You can't do this. This is absolutely insanity. Cyber attack again. Cyber attack, overarching energy, underlying energy, manipulation. This cyber attack once again keeps coming up as if it's another way of shutting down things, not allowing things to happen, an excuse. The first thing that came to mind as soon as I started saying excuse, Russia. It's like, oh, it's going to be Russia is going to do it. Not whether or not they are actually going to do it, but Russia's the boogeyman again, isn't it? After several years of not really doing much, and then in the last 10 or so, it's just like up, gain, up, gain, up, gain. Russia. The amount of times, just upon reflection, that Trumpy Trump, oh, Russia. Even I was watching something that Gabbard was being by Clinton. Hillary Clinton was saying in the media that Gabbard or Gobbard or whatever her name is part of the Russian stuff. She's this, that, and the other to manipulate and to which I still can't believe is legal over there. It's just like, if you're so wrong, if you're absolutely like the amount of BS sort of thing, it just boggles the imagination. So I like the fact how there's this snapback, this control thing here. This concept of, yes, we need to act now to balance the act a little bit. We need the health matter. I'm confused by overall. Same with this experiment or test. Maybe it's and this is me grasping a little bit, but maybe it's testing the equipment, testing the concept of this net zero stuff, kind of pushing it. But there's no actual science of whether or not it's actually not only achievable, but what point do plants stop growing? Example, how low does this, like the net zero, needs to be before do you see what I mean? What's the threshold before other things are affected? Is something that I was reading recently, and it's part of the video that I'll put the link. I'll find it and put it down below. It's a good watch. So truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please, and then we'll finish it off. Truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Little cut. There we go. Very nice. Oh, it's almost as if I know what I'm doing. Right. Memory. Kind of going back to how things used to be. Reflecting on how can we make this happen. The ideas of especially how this got to be, this corruption. Who are the players, which we brought up in the other deck. It's that kind of kind of like joining the dots with the collaboration that we were talking about, the Three of Pentacles, and the other part of this reading. Friendship, teaming up. Remember, this is the deception layer. Yes, the mainstream media, half of it is actually doing their job. The other half is, oh, no, it's absolutely fine. But the deceit is being shown here. The distractions are being shown. This friendship is being shown. It's all kind of crumbling apart. And this is why I keep saying is that if you understand that this is a transition period, that the old guard are losing their powers and they're kicking up almost like a 2-year-old tantrum. This is why we're going through this kind of unrest, maybe the best way to describe it, because we're seeing the end of that ilk. If you haven't already, go and watch the World Economic Forum reading. That was very insightful. We've got a window of opportunity here for people to snap back. Savings. This is not just money. I see this as also kind of stocking up the pantry. These are the resources that you have in your family. Yeah, not just knowledge base, but also skill set and also resources. Obviously, we're going into hibernation now, so we're off grid, as I've mentioned. So we've stockpiled a majority of the coal that we will need for the wood burner for the winter, and the wood and that kind of stuff. Do you see what I mean? It's like it's not just the monetary. It's everything. So it's preserving things. It's collecting the resources, kind of clubbing it together. Maybe getting some actual cash might be a good idea, especially if there's these blackouts coming, which, even though the responsibility is stepping up, and things do return to normal, this assistance help, it feels like there is a little bit of a delay. So maybe kind of stock up on, like, saving, for example, batteries, power banks, torches, that kind of stuff. And the royal family, death. Oh. um, I don't particularly want to say what that implies. Death can also mean a line in the sand, a new way of doing things, rebirth, reborn. But the first thing that came, I don't want to. I don't want to be like I don't know if it's treasonous or anything, you know. Um, make your own judgment about the royal family and the death card. You do you, boo. I'm leaving. I'm not. I'm staying within YouTube guidelines. Thank you very much. You decide for yourself what that means. Um, overarching gift. Yes, this is the gift of opportunity. I always see the hands here as like from God's spirit universe. This kind of like, here you go. Here's your control back. Here is you taking control and actually supporting your family and friends with the savings and the support and stuff like that. Underlying evidence is clear. Like we keep saying, it's like it's illuminated. And even though the mainstream is trying to cover it up, half of it's out there now. It's like, there you go. Wow. What an interesting, this feels down here as if it's going to be used as a distraction from everything else that's going on. You decide what that means. Anyway, I hope if you enjoyed this reading, please click the like button. That really does help me out. That support alone is absolutely phenomenal. Please comment down below what you thought of the reading, what your insights yourself. Educate the wider village, the greater good village, to what you know about what's happening with the power network, the supply, that kind of thing. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this, please subscribe. That'd be gorgeous. Come and join the greatest good village. We're building a village because it takes a village to support everybody. That is what we're doing. That is what we're doing here. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See ya.